test mic. Is this working?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey. Gotta start up that stream, Desperado.
Already started, but not the one in
Alright.
Discord yet.
No problem.
We're also going to be doing some kanji today.
Yeah.
And we're going to revisit some stuff, and we're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into some other stuff. So sit back and relax and enjoy the ride.
I think I've pretty much always got on top of things I need to get on top of, so I should, in theory, be able to study more, which would be good. I might be slightly slow to respond today because I have to take care of things.
Okay, it's fine.
It's like I can listen, but I might not be able to like read straight away what you've done.
No problem.
We'll see.
All right, well, let's get started then. All right. So, welcome to the stream, everyone. We are going to be doing some Japanese tonight, and which we try to do every Friday night. And just so you know, these are my rules for language acquisition, and they are just some guidelines to follow. Number one, if something that your style of learning that you're using or whatnot doesn't feel like it's working, it's probably not working. So either you need to change something up, or the leads into our second thing is if you feel like you're not getting it, the teacher needs to change something up to make the class better for you. And this goes for any language learning that you're doing, not necessarily just Japanese, but language learning in general. And last, if what the teacher is showing you is not relevant or interesting or anything like that, you probably aren't acquiring very much. So, all right. And next thing is that when it comes to taking notes, I don't force people to take notes or anything like that. If you want to take notes, you can. Don't have to, obviously. But and the other thing is that we're going to be using the vocab on pages 104 to 106, and if you need access to the textbook, you can find it in Discord. So get it that way. Anyway, let's get started here. All right. So before we learned mo, and I think this was like unit unit 2, I think, where we had said basically you would take wa and then place it with mo to mean also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Right. So in the first sentence we have where Lavitz, if you want to read it, go ahead.
私は28歳です.
Yes. Niju hassai desu.
Hostile. That's right.
And then, Ellie, you're also 28. So, because you are also, you would use mo in responding to this as well. So, do you want to read that for me?
私も私も what was it? 28歳です。
Yes. So we learned this as for basic sentence structure before, but now we're going to add it. We're going to be adding an extra layer to the onion. All right. So mo replaces wa, ga, and o, but with other ones like ni and de, you add the mo, so you use both of them together.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not what I expected, but okay.
Okay. So, Lavitz, can you read the first sentence?
What was that? Gatsuyobi
Ge-
ni
ge-
Getsu. Sorry. Getsu. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I was just looking at ha, and I was like, that's a ka sound. All right. Getsuyobi ni macho
Machu.
or machu bichu
This is a different
ni
diacritic.
or sorry p. That's right. So Gatsuyobi ni
Ge-
Machu Picchu ni oh, is that what is that?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the little thing in there. That's my bad.
Cool.
Let
Great.
me.
I'm like, that's a kanji, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it just E?
Yep.
Okay. So Machiyobi ni E.
Get.
What? Oh, sorry. So Getsuyobi ni Machu Picchu ni imaska or ikimaska. Ikimas. Jeez.
Very
I'm
good.
predictive reading.
All right. So, but if Ellie is going to be going there as well, because iku here or ikimas means to go.
Yeah.
So if Ellie is also going there, Ellie would say on Monday. Ellie would say,
月曜日にも was it
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu ni oh wait yeah ni ikimasu.
very good. And just so you know, this is Machu Picchu.
I know. I was like surprised how close that actually sounds to the real thing in English.
You said Macho Picchu.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Machu Picchu.
All right. So we'll move on here and we will try and use this. All right. So we will take a look here. I'll help you as much as I can. So let's take a look at the example sentences here. So this is Yamada and Tanaka. And if you look at the first sentence right there, it says Yamada-san wa gakusei desu. So this is what we learned from the very beginning. And then you have Tanaka-san mo gakusei desu.
Okay.
All right. So why don't you guys just practice the sentence here? Ellie, why don't you say the sentence yourself for both of these? And then Lavitz, I'll have you do it too. So go ahead and read the first example sentence here if you can.
Yamada-san wa that gakusei.
Yep, gakusei.
Gakusei desu.
And then
Takashi-san mo gakusei desu.
yes, but this is Tanaka.
What did I say?
Takashi.
Takashi.
Oh, there's a Takashi in this book as well, isn't there?
There is.
Tanaka.
All right, so next we have go to a party. So you have Kimura and
Mhm.
Yamaguchi.
Kimura Yamaguchi. So to go, that
Ikima.
ikimasu.
Yep,
But we need party. That's the only thing.
I think it's just party.
that
no.
is correct.
Pate.
Party. So it'd be Tanaka-san. No, not Tanaka.
Kimura.
Kimura-san wa party o
Party.
ni. What is it?
It-
Ni.
it
'cause we're
is
going
ni.
correct.
Yep,
Yeah, party ni ikimasu.
very good.
And then it would be Yamaguchi-san wa party ni. What's the new thing we're learning? Mo party ni mo ikimasu.
Very good. Fantastic. Okay. So that's for Ikimas. Now, Ellie, let's do number 2 here. Do you remember what to eat is in Japanese?
Tabemasu.
That is correct. Very good. This is
That's Takashi. Wait. Is it the same
Oh.
guy?
Yeah, it's Takashi.
Is it
For both of them?
I think it's Takeshi. Yeah, it's you're talking about you're talking about Takeshi twice.
Okay, because
I thought
I
it was
wanted to
Takashi.
make sure.
Is it Takeshi?
So we wouldn't even use the mo at this point, right?
Oh no, you would.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
So, what's the first thing
Takeshi.
he's eating right here?
Gohan.
Very good. So, Takeshi wa
Takashi wa gohan. Yeah, gohan o tabemasu.
very good. And the next one here?
Takashi wa.
That is actually this.
It's a circle, okay.
Yep.
So the word for bread as we know it.
Yep.
Is that like pan?
Yep.
Takashi-san wa pan. Yeah, pan mo tabemasu.
Very good. Hold on just a second. I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit. There we go. It is a little loud.
I didn't even know you had music going on.
I do.
You can only hear it in the stream, not in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? The class itself feels kind of like dull and boring when there's no music in it. So
Sure.
just add a little bit of
It's
background.
almost like a class.
Yeah, it's almost like an actual class. All right. So next we have Robato.
Robato.
And
So it's nomu. So
very good.
Robato san wa coffee o nomimasu. Robato san wa ocha. Yeah, ocha mo nomimasu.
Very good. Fantastic. So let's do the next one here. Ellie? Do you remember what speak is?
Mm,
give you a hint. We'll start with the first one here, and this is not wa.
Ha. It's not Hanasai, is it?
That's close. It's very close.
Hanasu. So that goes to Hanashi.
Very good. Hanashi.
Mas.
Very good. Fantastic.
Oh, your box is covering up the last bit with the kanji.
I think
at the
that's
end.
just san, yeah.
No, it's go.
Is
Spain
Oh,
go.
Spain
Oh.
go.
Yeah, meaning
Oh,
Spanish.
for Spanish. That's what he's talking. Got it.
Okay.
So they're giving us. What's the character's name?
I've forgotten her name again.
Mary.
Mary. Mary-san wa. Hang on. It's ego for English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary-san wa ego o hanashimasu.
Very good.
Mary-san wa Spain go mo hanashimasu.
So in this case here, and this is a special thing, and I don't think I've told you this yet, but you use day for speaking languages.
Yep, didn't tell us that.
So let's try it again, but this time let's use day, so we can use
Okay.
our special way with Mo.
Okay. Mary-san wa ego de hanashimasu.
Mm-hmm.
Mary-san wa Spain go de mo hanashimasu.
Very good. Fantastic.
That sounds really strange, using two particles together.
All right, let's try the next one here, Lavitz.
So I need character name.
So
Or invent one.
yeah, we can invent one. So
Oh, you want? I'm about to say you want me to do that.
well here what we'll do. We don't need to use a name with this. We can just say the location and what they did at the location.
Koban.
So this is Ko-en.
Oh,
Koen.
Koen. Yeah.
Which
So we're
is-
just gonna go. They went to Koen and
So
Oten.
So-
Otenra.
so
They went to
Otera.
the park. Otera.
Otenchi.
That's Otera.
All right.
So and this is temple. So
to
one
go
one
is
is like take pictures at the park, and the others take pictures at the temple. And
take pictures. Is what we're going with. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's got the camera.
so hold on a second. So do you guys remember what picture is?
No.
Nope.
Shashin.
Shashin.
And it's Shashin o toru. So we'll start with this here.
So I would start with to go.
No, you start with this here.
No. Okay, so Koen no o shashin o so that'd be toru tomas. Is that correct?
Torimas.
No, torimas. That's because it's not irregular. Yeah. So torimas.
Yep.
No, you can keep the O. I understand why it was like that.
Okay. And
Um,
so
And then
A park is a
Yeah.
location. So what particle do you use for locations?
Oh, it's ni. That's right.
Not ni. Ni is
Not-
for movement or time.
Oh, okay.
The one that I just
Uh,
had to use.
What is it? Go? No,
Day.
I don't. Day. That's right. Okay, so, koen de, shashin no, torimasu.
Very
And
good.
then, uh, oteri,
Oteda.
otera, otera. I already forgot the verb I was using. Otera de mo, shashin no torimasu.
Very good. Now, for the last 4 here, 6, 7, 8, and 9, I want you guys to use the past tense. So instead of
Past tense.
it goes
Well,
from
if
mas
he's
to
Mashita.
very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take a look. What is Mary doing here at home?
Studying.
Reading. Oh, reading and or studying.
Yeah, she is studying and what is this?
Studying in the library.
And studying at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's use Mo with this one here. So Mary-san.
Mary-san wa. Oh wait, hang on.
Thank
Oh
you.
no, it's studying. That's fine. Mary-san wa uchi de benkyou shimasu.
Very
wait.
good.
Was that the past tense though? Hang on.
Benkyou shima.
Benko shimashita.
Very good.
Mary-san wa toshokan de mo benkyou shimashita.
Very good. Fantastic. All right. And now let's do the next one here, Lavitz. So we're going to be using ao
Ow. Okay.
for meat.
Meat. Okay. So
Start.
would that be using to go or no? What do I be using here?
So you have doyobi and nichiobi.
Doyobi, Nichiobi. Yeah. So they're going to meet. I'm trying to remember that. What I would be using after that. What was the to meet again? You erased it.
Oh, sorry. No, I'll write it over here.
Okay.
It is ao.
Oh. So is it ao ni or no?
So ao gets transferred to what now?
Oh, that's the verb. Okay. So I got it. So doyobi. Oh, what is it for day of the week?
It's a time.
It's a time, so it's ni, right?
Very good.
Okay, so doyobi ni imasu.
Aima.
Oh, aimashita.
Very good.
And nichiobi ni mo imashita. Aimashita, excuse me.
Very good.
I'm thinking it's a reverb or an irregular for some reason.
Very good. Next, let's do 8 there. So in this one here, this is test. So there is a test on Tuesday and there is a test on Thursday. And this goes back to the grammar we just learned last week.
Now I'm trying to think of what you're alluding to. Hang on.
I'll tell you this. It's the last part of it starts with ga.
Oh. Wait, so you mean I can say it in the one sentence? Is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah. So we'll start here. Start with the day of the week.
So we're not going to use mo here, are we? No, we are still.
We are still using mo here. So I'll go back. Let me go back a page 2 here so I can have you take a look at what we did here. Mo, for mo here. Why won't you let me draw?
Oh,
we go.
mo replaces ga. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Also, I've forgotten what the word for test is.
Testo.
Testo. I guess I can go. Was it supposed to be testo ga? Like.
Testo
Am
ga.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
there's a verb at the end that we learned.
Is that gaeru?
Ga
Garu?
ga arimashita.
Yeah.
Arimasu. So, do you remember when I asked you where is the bag? Is
Yep.
there a post office?
Yeah.
Yubin kyoku ga arimasu.
Yeah.
Right? So we're saying there is a post office. Now we're saying there is a test on Tuesday. So you need to
Okay.
use that ga arimasu.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember the order, but I'll just wing it.
That's usually the best way to go about it.
Kayobi ni testo ga arimashita.
Arimashita. Very good. Next.
Mokuyobi ni testo ga arimashita.
We're trying to use mo in this.
Oh, right. Mokuyobi ni testo mo arimashita.
Very good. Fantastic. Lavitz, you got the last one here.
So
This is Medi again.
Yeah, made. Okay, so we're going back to names.
Sure.
Okay, so
Excuse me.
Verb here. This is do or Tokyo.
Very good.
And then what is this one?
Hido.
Hiroshima. So Tokyo and Hiroshima. Meiri-san wa what is to go?
Ikimasu.
Ikimasu. Okay. Thank you. Meiri-san wa Tokyo ni ikimasu.
Ni ikimashita. Very good.
And Meiri-san wa what is this? Hiroshima. Is it Hiroshima or Hiroshima?
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. Ni mo ikimashita.
Fantastic. Good job. All right. So next, we're going to be looking at to. Now, we did to. This is like adding things together. Now, to, it's basically used for and, but it can also mean together. So if we look at the first sentence here, Lavitz, do you want to read the first sentence?
Yeah, sure. Ra beat eat te or be that's su, right?
Yep, labitsu.
Yeah. Beat. Oh, okay. Ravitsu to. It's the first time he's put it that way. Ravitsu to Eri-san. No, yeah, Eri wa. So Ravitsu to Eri wa ni mon
Ho.
Nihongo o deno or denkyo
Ben?
shimasu or benkyo shimasu.
Very
So
good.
Lavetsu-san o Eri-san or Eri wa Nihongo o benkyo shimasu.
Very good. ラビツとエリは日本語を勉強します. Now, Eddie, do you want to read the next one?
エリはラブツさん。Oh, I keep wanting to put the sun on the end. We're not being polite.
We're not.
エリはラブツと日本語を勉強します.
Now, these two sentences mean slightly different things. So, and we're going to look at this real quick. So, we have the toe that's right here. And the toe is between two people.
Right.
Like
So it
this.
means and.
Very good. So this
It's at the
means,
end.
so Nihongo o benkyou shimasu means what?
So it'd be if what's it called? Study
Studying
Japanese.
Japanese.
Studying Japanese. So this means
So the first one would be if we were studying separately.
no,
So we
not
have, like,
necessarily
no?
separately. This just
It
means
just means that we're both studying.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas the next one we're studying Japanese together, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was getting at.
So subtle.
It is. So that is the major difference between the two here. So the first one here basically means that you are both learning Japanese, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're in the same class or you are learning together.
Mm-hmm.
But the second sentence means like it indirectly tells the person that's listening that you guys are in the same class. So I just wanted to show you that there's a slight difference in usage with it. So if you see this, you can be like, hey, that it's a little different. It means something a little different.
Right.
So for the most part, to is going to be used for this here, meaning and. All right.
Oh, I feel like this is never going to come up again.
Oh, it will. It will.
Okay.
Desperado will make sure it's Desperado.
It's just so subtle that I'm like, oh, I don't know how often this is gonna get used.
Right. So here's the thing: if the best way to remember this is that when you're looking at this here, there's literally two nouns that are, but they're two nouns of a similar thing together. So these are both people.
Right.
If you look at this one here and this is a person, and then this is a language.
Right.
So they're not what is it? They don't mesh together. They're not of the same thing, so you wouldn't be using and with that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get at with this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on here. And now we're going to be using taksan. And Eddie, do you want to read the first one there?
Taksan.
Is that nay?
Mm-hmm.
Like nay?
Nico.
Oh no, Nico. The oh dear. Takusan neko ga imasu.
Very good. Lavitz, do you want to read the second one?
Okay, can I get the Romaji?
It's right above the thing right here.
Oh, got it. My bad. Understand. Neko ga takusan imasu.
Hey, guess what? You both said the same thing.
Okay, so there's no difference?
Nope.
It doesn't matter where you put it? Okay, I hate it.
Well, here. No, it's kind of like this. I usually drink coffee. I drink coffee usually. What's the difference in the
Okay.
sentence?
Nothing. Got it.
One sounds kind of meh.
Right.
Yeah, that second one doesn't sound like an
Right.
English language thing.
So, what is it? But I mean, like they both grammatically mean the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with this here. So, do you remember when we used like ammari and chotto and what is it? Whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, they all go in there too.
Wait, what is it?
So we have taksan. We just learned a lot.
Right.
Tokidoki.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Ammari.
Unusually?
Yep.
Usually.
Rarely. Zen.
Zen. Not often.
Never.
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 And
Okay.
chotto.
Chotto. A little.
So quite literally, you could put all of these in those same spaces right there, and they all work.
I hate it.
The only thing you have to remember is that these two here have to be paired with a negative.
Okay.
So if you want to say taksan neko ga imasu, that's okay, or neko ga taksan imasu. And then if you want to use tokidoki neko ga imasu. What's that?
Sometimes there's a cat.
Sometimes there's a cat, and then neko ga tokidoki imasu. Sometimes there's a cat. I could tell that
Having
you.
too much fun with this desperado.
I'm imaging Labitz's facial expression after seeing this.
Uh-huh.
Definitely
Yeah.
a disparaging
It's a
one.
stupid smile, and it's like, I hate it.
So yeah, these are basically just the adverbs of Japanese.
I'm getting sentence structures. Desperado's like, no, you're not.
Oh, you're getting sentence structure. It's just not in a uniform this means
Mhm.
that sort of way. Would you rather me not tell you the sentence structure exists?
No, I'm fine. Just why are they different? Or why is there the two ways? Is that like a regional thing or
No, it's the same thing with English with adverbs. Adverbs can be moved.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
what is it? I usually drink coffee. Usually I drink coffee. They literally mean the exact same thing.
Okay. What's more common?
In all honesty, I hear both of them all the time.
Okay. I can see like when you put the adverb in front as like a reactionary things.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you turn in the corner and there's like 8 cats, you'd start with what's it called?
Taksan.
Taksan. While like if you're talking about a place and you know there's a lot of tats, you just say neko ga taksan ima instead of the other way.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know.
Honestly, I hear both of them all the time. So it's...
Yeah, I'm just when would you use them is more of the where my brain is at.
I think
Whenever.
it's just kind of a spur of the
understand.
moment for this.
I'm thinking, I'm overthinking it. I know.
All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of an activity here, and what I want you to do is I'll have one of you pick an item. We can start with the bag first, like that, and then I want you to pick a price, and then I want you to try and use the example structure here, where one person is guessing the price, and the whole point is to use janakatta desu, which means no it is or no it wasn't.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you're trying to ask how much the present was, as rude as it is, and the person is like, that's not the right price.
How do we know what the right price is, or is it just all those prices are?
Well, here's the thing. We'll start with this. We'll have Eddie have Kaban first, and she's going to randomly choose a price from the 5,000, 10,000, 15, and 20,000. And Lavitz, you're going to ask her how much it is, or how much it was. And only
Right, okay.
Eddie's going to know the actual price because she chose the number.
Got it. I understand the exercise now.
Okay. So we'll start with this here. And make sure that we're using the past form on this as well.
Yeah.
Deshtaka.
Nesta.
Excuse me.
So
Is that Sue? I forget.
Sue, which
One.
one?
No. An A?
Yeah, I forgot that hiragana.
That's what's it called? Wa. No, that's
no, it's
that
not.
is-
This one
Which
here?
one are we looking at? The first one, an A?
No, at the beginning. At the beginning.
That's so.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it is so.
Yep.
This one here? Yeah, that's so.
Yeah.
I'm doing another one. Yeah.
So
Okay.
sono ka. Oh.
Lavitz has got to ask this question.
Oh
Yeah.
right.
So you have to pick one of the three prices, and then I have to guess.
Okay.
Hmm.
I've picked one.
Great. I have to remember what 1,000 is in Japanese.
Sen.
And sen and 10,000 is
Man.
Man.
Ichi-ni-san. Where
So we have
Senmon en, right?
sen,
it's
no
100,000.
sen
We're not
is
gonna be-
1,000. Man
mon.
is 10.
And then what's 100?
100 is
Well, what's the next one?
hyaku.
It's a million, right? Yeah. No. There's
You
what's
don't
the
need
next
a
number?
million.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's
Juman.
Senmon.
You just have to.
Juman.
Never mind. I'm just trying to remember my counting so I can remember these in the future. There's one what's it called above 10,000, right? Or is 10,000 the highest?
10,000 is the highest right now, but then you go 10,000, and then 110,000,
Got it. I
and then
understand
1,000,
where-
10,000.
Gotcha. So sonokata
Kaban.
sonokaban wa ni oh no yep ni go no ni oh, okay, so I'm doing wait, am I supposed to just start with that one? I'm supposed to pick a price. Okay, so she's got a price, so I'm gonna sonakaban wa ni man and deshtaka. Oh, so that's me asking how much it was?
Yeah. How much she paid for it.
Okay.
Wait.
So it's just okay, so that was a wrong answer right off the bat, right? So we know what yes and no are.
Well, you just asked me. Like you didn't actually. Hang on. Well, do I just need to? I don't need to substitute anything this time, right? I can just read the second.
Well, I didn't need man in, so I did
Right.
20,000.
Yeah, so all you have to do is read this one if it wasn't the right price.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
So I did
Okay.
need
So-
man in, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Niman and wait. Jakata
Jana.
Janakata des.
Very good.
and then I can go to the next one, which is Ichiman ga
Go.
Senman Gomon Go.
Ichiman go sen.
Oh, Ichiman Go Sen. Got it. I understand. Ichiman Go Sen and Deshtaka. 10,000.
15,000.
15,000. I don't know why I said 10,000. Because I started with 10,000 and then added the 5. That's why. Got it.
Oh, hi, so des.
Okay. So you got that one correct. This was the right price.
I don't know why, but I kept thinking that it was going to be like Jugomon, not like.
Yeah.
actually-
Well, Jugomon would be 150,000.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
So it's
Oh.
15 units of 10,000 is Jugomon. So instead, it was 1 unit of 10,000 and 5 units of 1,000
Okay.
is what it was.
All right, Lavitz, you're up
I got
next.
I got mine.
Okay, Ellie.
Let's see. Sono kasa wa rock 600でしたか? Oh wait, I
600
forgot the N.
600円
Yeah, you don't do the whole row.
600円でしたか?
ka. Very good.
EA 600円しまし
Ja?
or しました
Ja?
Ja okay sorry Ja so
Ja
Janaka or Janakata desu.
Very good.
Got it. Janakata.
Let's see. Isen.
Sono
Sono kasa wa isen en deshita ka?
EA Isen Isen ma or sorry Isen what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah. Isen Mon, I was right.
Isen
Isen
N.
And
Isen and Ja so Saka
Jana
Janakashita.
kata.
Janakash
Kata.
Kata. Oh, okay, got it. I understand. Now I understand where I'm going on. That's a small Tsu.
Yep.
Janakata desu.
Okay.
And then now she doesn't have to do the whole sentence. She can do A part 1, right?
Yep.
you mean A part 2?
Or A part 2, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Let's see. Isen 300円 wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Deshita ka? I thought I missed a bit.
Right, so this.
Very good. And just so you know, because it's 300, for 600, it's, what is it, ropyaku?
Pyaku. Yeah.
And for 300, it's sambyaku.
I had a feeling, but I couldn't remember which way it was for 3. I was like, I think that's not right.
Nope. Well, you got that one right there. Good. All right. So we're going to move over now and we're going to do some kanji writing because I have sorely neglected that. All right. So the first one we're going to look at, because we did these 3 last time, is we're going to be doing moon. Yay. So we're going to be doing getsu. And where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay, hold on just a second here. Let me get this set up real quick. All right, so first things first, and let me make sure that everything is all set up on the stream correctly, and it is. Great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the stroke order for this. And you guys have pen and paper ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just use this envelope.
Okay. And so first one here, the stroke is going to come down here with a loop. Let me make that a little bit bigger here. Like that. So you're going to come down and just, you want to come down with a straight line and then put a little tail on it at the end there like that. Okay. So we'll bring that down, and then you're going to come over, down, and you're going to flick up just like that at the very bottom. And then you're going to come here and then here like that. Now usually when Japanese people draw kanji, they usually use a box. Let me see if I can get one here for you real quick. So everything is all drawn inside a box like this, so everything is kind of symmetrical inside the box itself. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. We'll do this one more time so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's okay, man. What is that? El Peluches 13? Welcome, buddy. All right, so the next one we're going to be doing after this is going to be fire. And before, when we learned this, there's ka, he, and bi were what we used for this for like, so you know hanabi is like fireworks, and then you have kayobi, and then he is just used for fire in general in Japanese.
Hitokage.
Very good. Very good. That is actually for Charmander.
So I saw a well, it wasn't just a Charmander figurine, but it had Charmander in it, but it was like Hikage. There's no toe.
Hikage?
I think. Like Hikage for Charmander. I was like, there's a hiragana missing.
Oh, there's definitely hiragana missing because Hikage means fire shadow.
I mean, that's kind of cool too, but it's not right.
Right. All right. So for the first one here, you're going to have one line that comes down like this, and then a second one that comes in like that with a little flick. And then you're going to have one that comes down like this. And you're basically going to draw your, what is it, when we did the person kanji before that looked like this. You're going to draw that person there. So, person on fire. So you come in for 1, and then you have 2, 3, 4.
When trying to remember, just think of your broken car. Person on fire.
Oh.
Not so much on fire as just being cooked.
All right. So that is going to be, what is it? Our fire kanji. And next one we're going to be doing here is going to be water. Now, water is easy to remember because it's one line down, and it's fu in katakana and ku in hiragana. And that's how you write it.
So you start with the middle line?
You start with the middle line because it's the tallest. So I'll show you here real quick. So you come down and a flick like that. And then you draw fu here. and then ku here. And you kind of want to try and get the fu and the ku to line up with each other, like that. And that's for water. And we learned this here for sui and mizu. Mizu is water. So if you're asking for a glass of water, you would use mizu. And then sui here, suie is swimming, like swimming laps and whatnot. Okay, and we'll do this one more time here so you guys can see it again. Like that. And then we have moku, which is literally when we so last time when we did kanji, we did this here. Like that. It's literally that without a little line below it. It's the same stroke order. Different word, same stroke order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one's for moku or ki. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have for mokuyobi. And then ki is for tree. Ki just means tree. So
excuse me.
all right, and we'll get the next one here. Now we got one that's a little bit more difficult. This is kin or kane. So in Japanese, you'll hear okane, or that's ah. Okane just means money. Like the money you have like in your wallet or whatnot is okane. And kin is actually something that's gold or golden. So now we're going to draw it. And we're going to start at the very top. So we're going to come down here like this. So this line is going to come in a swish, and then this one's going to come down in a straight sort of fashion. And then what you're going to do is you're going to draw the first two lines. So you're going to start here. You're going to try not to touch those lines right there on the inside. So you have 1, 2, second line's a little bit bigger. Then you have 3. And now we're going to have 2 lines come in. So this one's going to come into a stop, and then this one's going to come in with a swish. And then you're going to put 1 line underneath. And I just changed that to white for some reason. So we'll try this again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the line should get progressively longer as you go down.
Just reminds me of a house.
All right, so hold on just a second here. Because we're coming up to the end of class, and I know we're not going to get through all of these, but I'm going to try and get through as many as possible. So the next one we have after that is do, to, or tochi. Tochi basically means land. What is it? There is like toro and dodo that mean like mud. And then you have do here for doyobi. All right. So first things first with this other one here.
Hello, Elite Dangerous.
Oh, did something happen?
You alt tabbed for a second.
Oh. Did I?
Stream fine. I saw it.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You're fine.
All right, so here we go. Let's take and draw this one out here. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with the middle line here. Then you're going to come down. And then you're going to have the big line at the bottom. So you have one line, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Now, for our last kanji tonight, we're going to do the really difficult one. Can you guess which one is next?
It's very simple, isn't it?
No.
Oh my god. That one.
And I quit. No, I'm kidding. So this one is not easy, but it's also not super difficult at the same time. It's a lot of repeating lines. So we've done day before, so this one here starts out just like day. So that's the first part of it, because we've done that one before. And the next part of it is you have to make 2 yos in Japanese, which are backwards e's. So you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then next you have, after this, you have 1, 2, like that. Then you have 3, 4, and then you have 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna totally forget how many lines there are.
Oh yeah, so I totally understand it. The best way that I always how I remember this one here for weekdays is first you draw the day symbol like I showed you here like that. Then you make 2 yos because it's, what is it, yobi. And you have to make sure that there are 2 lines here. So just keep in your mind that there have to be 2 little flicks here like that. So you have 1, and then you have this, 2, 3, 5, 6, just like that. This one's actually easy to draw compared to some of the other ones, because some of the other ones have some strange motions you have to do. Like there's one that we haven't learned yet that is for, what is it? Hold on. Let me see if I can get this here real quick. It's like this, and this is for Michi. So that's one of the ones that it's like a strange one that takes a little bit of practice to get it right. Because this here is the easy part, like that, and the difficult part is putting a line here and then doing the swish underneath it like that.
So should the bottom line be connected to both vertical lines or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So for the one that we're learning here, we need 1,
Just
2.
backwards E, a little higher. That comes in right there.
Just like this. 1, 2, 3. Now you're probably going to be seeing this a lot more than writing it.
This just means it's like day of the week, right?
Yep, that's just for day of the week.
Okay.
Sometimes it's actually nice to have kanji that are a little bit more complicated, because a lot of times you will just they'll just become second nature to read because they're very abstract compared to other kanji, if that makes sense.
This is then just yobi, right?
Yeah, this is just yo. This is the yo part of
Okay.
whatever you're writing. So you'd have like ka, yo, and then b. This here is just this part of that.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have time for today for the stream, and I thank everybody for coming out here. But if you want some more Japanese action, come join us on Fridays, where we will pick up and we will do some more. Next time, we're going to be doing review, because we've basically been over everything. Unless you guys want to run over the stuff again, do like a double review where we go over it again, and then we'll move on to the next lesson. So I'll leave that up to students in the class here, and if you guys want to do more of that, we can definitely do more of that. But until then, I will see you all later. Take care, and bye-bye.